Dacia from Light Viking, and I am supposed to be doing my housework, but instead I think I was hoping for anything to get me out of doing that, and I figure this isn't work, so I'm still like having a day off, and I've wanted to do it for years. Like these crystals here in this container, we treasure hunted them about 9 years ago, and it doesn't look like a lot, but it's really, really heavy. I wish I could zoom in for you, but there's like gold. These are so hard to come by at a reasonable price, and fortunately we found some. And then these ones here are from online, and they are modern. And as such, they're not heavy, however they are copper glass crystals, so I'm going to use them as a background feature, so they'll still be worthwhile having as part of the project to make it, you know, bling. And the tools I think I'm going to need, because I'm going to do this on fast, a pair of needle nose pliers, which I just had to find. I found that too, but I don't actually need that. A pair of scissors, and I found this at a knock shop on my last trip to Wellington, or the trip before, and bought it without really having a use for it, so this is the use. I'd like a new cool lampshade, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got a glue gun here as well, but I don't know if that's going to be successful. And so then when I had that thought, because I don't really want to put glue on it, I went and found what I've got left of copper wire, and you can't see that it's not much at all, so we'll see how far I get with that. Okay, righto, let the game commence. So I just did this part without thinking, but when I took the apron off, this bit here, as you can see it stops here, ooh, excuse my manky plaster, that bit there was actually sitting on top, if you remember, had a big top bit. So I took it off, and then I thought, oh, well, I might put it at the bottom there, but of course then I'll have to do some sort of fancy soldering or something, and I'd rather not. So I pushed it up as far as it can go, and look at that, it went right to the top, so we'll see how that works out. So now I've changed position of the camera, because, well, it makes sense, because I'm just going to show you quickly how to do one of these things. So I'm attaching this using some very thin wire, which I'll show you in a second, and just giving it a couple of twists, and then getting my pliers and going in to where I've twisted, just giving it a few more to get it nice and tight and secure, like that, and cut off the excess. Whoa! Keep your eyes closed when you're doing it, and just get it down so it's not going to catch anyone's fingers. And yeah, it's only got 3 on, I've got 1 to do, but that's going to be nice and secure. So we'll go back to fast. Okay, we're back, and the light has changed considerably from before, but partway through I realised I have a missing ingredient, that since I'm making this for myself and I'd like it to be good, I went and got some of this stuff. It's not, I don't actually know, I mean, it's called braid, and I don't sew, so I don't actually know what you'd normally use it for, but I'm using it just to wrap the wire so that it can be less obtrusive. How do you say? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So anyway, I'm doing that. It looks a bit weird at the moment, but once it's finished it'll be fine. And so I'll spend hours doing this, and then I'll come back to putting crystals on and stuff. Okay. So I've just realised I'm not going to have enough of this braid that I bought, but that's fine. Like, that's how much I've got left, and I've only done 5. It's taken a while, but I've got a better technique. So I've wrapped the braid around something, and it just keeps on coming off, but that's all right. It's better than having it in a big loose pile. And then, whoa, don't spill your coffee. And then wind it around the thing. And you don't have to worry about your spacing because it's really easy to work with actually, this stuff, it's quite good. And then I want to make it so I've got a hook to keep it down, so do like that. You've kind of got to figure it out as you go. And then I'll turn it back up the normal way. Even that out, that's how easy it is, it's like super easy. So I don't like working with lots though because that's when it all starts going south. So if you keep it nice and short, it's actually quite easy. It doesn't matter if it's where it is because it's real basic. Sorry, I'm actually quite limited where I can put the camera because, yeah, anyway, that's them. One story. Okay, so that's that basically. Just wind it up. Like, so hard to see, I'm sorry. But yeah, you get the gist. Yeah, okay. So I still have to trim it up, but basically, you can see I actually miraculously had that much too much. But not really, because I wanted to do more. But you can see that it's all roped up. So what you can't see is that it actually makes it nice and sparkly, which will help when this is all blinged out with these. So I think that's going to take a little wee while, so I'm going to get cracking on that now. Okay, like the first time you do anything, it's taking a lot longer than I expected, but that's fine. So I've had a couple change of plans. What I've done is I started off with 3 and then I quickly realised I wasn't going to have enough crystals, so I went to 2 on each drop, and I've put these all on, and now I'm going to show you. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to make them sit, but I've got 2 more to do, so I'll show you doing 1 and then we'll finish off the other side. So that's how much of my copper I've got left. So scrap roundabout is not a bad thing. Hoarding is good. Well, hoarding useful stuff is good. So anyway, so I've put so these are joined by I can't recall, they're annoying, whatever they are, but they do their job. So, and then at the end I'm putting a little bit of copper because I want to get a tight fit. So I put it up, give it a little bit of a twist to get it started. This is a bit awkward. Try and get right down by the middle, by the framework, and just twist to get it nice and tight. Ah! Don't do that. Shh, poos. So I just busted one of these gems. These are the ones that I bought in from overseas, and they're not, I mean, they're not, put it this way, they don't make them like they used to, but they weren't overly expensive, so what do you expect? Right, so, okay, forget that for the purposes of this. I'm just going to make another one. So I'll put my little bit of copper through there again. I might just get rid of that one actually. After I've done this maybe. Okay. This one I'm going to try and hold the gem just a little bit away with my fingers because I don't want to be busting these, so I'll just about run out. Okay, this is nice. Trim it. How to show. So see, they're just up there and twisted, and I'm not sure how I'm going to make them not be yucky and pokey. Righto, back to the final one. It might be difficult for you to see this, but all I've done is taken from the bottom up to this top part, and this is where these little funny, I can't, jump rings are they? Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. There's little things that are already on the crystals do come in handy because I don't have to, still got to trim that, that's the cord. I don't have to, whatever, anyway. Okay, so that is now crystalled up in terms of having the, you know, the crystals that are cheap in. Now my dilemma is, do I have it like that, or do I have it like that? I hadn't actually thought of that as an option until I did this, and I thought that actually looks quite pretty. I'm going to go with this. I just made another 7 hours work for myself, but hey, I'm with it. Now I've got a bunch of these and I'm going to chuck them on the bottom. Okay, and on the last two. And this looks, oh, this, oh, ah, hose. Ah. That was what I was talking before about the breakity. Sorry. Poo. Okay. The last one. Fortunately, I have loads. Well, I don't really. I don't like losing them. It's not fortunate at all. I'm annoyed at myself, but it's not going to bring, it's not going to change my crystal situation. Okay, so some of these, obviously, once I get them on, I think what's going to happen, once I get them on the actual lamp, I'm going to have to do some adjusting. Whoa, that's got some weight in it. Not surprising though, these are lead crystal. Okay, how about that? Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Now comes the tough part. I have to resist overdoing it. Let's see how we go with that product. A little bit of tweaking because, you know, that's the nature of the game. But all in all, it actually looks really pretty. Perhaps not so much on here, but yeah, I'm happy with that. That's my little gift to myself for the day. Pretty damn stoked with this. Looks nothing like I thought it was going to, but I like it. It's a really good use of some junk that I had lying about. I mean, ideally I wouldn't have an exposed bowl in the middle, the irony, because I really have always had a thing about exposed bulbs, unless they're marquee lights, because then they're supposed to be exposed. But unfortunately on hand I don't have anything that I can put around it. I tried a white paper lantern that looked ridiculous. So I guess I'll just have to suck it up and allow it to be perfectly imperfect.